talking dreams this morning. Do you dream? Do you dream?
Yeah.
But rarely.
I find I dream when I'm not sleeping great.
Yes.
And then I dive into these different states of consciousness.
It's so true.
What do you? Don't listen to me. We have Layne Dalfen,
we have an
dream
expert.
analyst here, dream expert with us. Sunday is World Dream Day. So we're talking about dreams, and sometimes are dreams helping you solve a problem?
Yes.
Layne, good to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Sid. Thank you for welcoming me back.
Oh, we love having you, Layne. Okay, so much so you're going to be here for 2 parts today. You're going to be here to answer viewer questions about dreams for You Sound Off in a little bit. But let's talk about that. The solving the problems part I find fascinating, that our dreams are trying to help us navigate through some obstacles. How?
That's right. And there's 9 different ways that I find the solution to the issue. But I'm just going to back up for people who haven't heard me say this before. The dream is an interior conversation that happens between your unconscious and your conscious, and it is triggered by something that either happened to you yesterday or something that you thought about, something that's bugging you. And so there's 2 goals. What's the issue that you're discussing with yourself in the dream? And once you tell me the issue, then the question is, what's the solution? Because the solution always arrives in your unconscious first before it gets to your conscious. My first and favorite is a direct solution. And for those of you that don't know it, Elias Howe was so close to the invention of the sewing machine, but he couldn't figure out what to do with the needle. And he went to sleep and dreamt that he was captured by cannibals who stuck him in a pot of boiling water. And every time he tried to get out of the pot, they poked him back in with their spears. And he looked down and realized that there was a hole in the tip of every spear. And he woke up in the morning and realized he shouldn't be putting the hole at the top of the needle. It needed to be at the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
The sewing machine was invented. That's a direct solution.
That's a good term.
And a sewing machine.
And a sewing machine
Was born.
Ta-da!
And now we wear clothes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's wow. That's quite a story. Layne Dalfen joining us, writer of the Dreamcatcher column for Oprah Daily, by the way. Layne, fascinating stuff. Does every dream have a problem to solve? Do most dreams have a problem to solve?
Yes, they do, because we prioritize when we go to sleep the same way as we prioritize in the morning when you get up. Who do I have to call? Who do I have to email? At night, your unconscious prioritizes what's bugging you the most. Want to hear my all-time favorite dream?
Oh, if it's as good as the first story, please do.
How are you going to top it, Layne?
Let's go.
Here's a woman who got a brand new puppy, and she is so excited about this puppy, and he's so new, she just wants to look at him eye to eye. So she brings him up on the table in front of her and looking in his face, and all of a sudden, the puppy poos all over the table and all over her arms. It's all over the place. And so another favorite solution-finding method of mine is to take the story of the dream outside to your waking life and solve the problem outside. So I asked her, if you really had a puppy and you really put him on the table and he really pooed all over the place, I forgot to say to you, please forgive me, everybody. I used the feelings and the plot. And I asked the dreamer, what do you think happened to you in the last few days that started out brand new and happy and all of a sudden took a rotten turn for the worst? And she caught it immediately. She said, it's the job. I got a brand new job. I was so excited about it. Now I've been there 3 days, and it turns out the boss is a really abusive guy. He's pooing all over everybody. And so I asked her, if you really had a new puppy and you really put him on the table and he pooed everywhere, what's the solution? What would you do? She said, well, the first thing I would do is take it off the table. And I said, what does that mean when you say take it off the table? And she said, oh, when something's off the table, I'm done. It's not negotiable. And she understood her language, left my office, and quit the job.
There you go.
There it is. So
Yeah.
what are some other ways that our dreams may be helping us find solutions?
Well, that was two different ways. I'm going to give you another favorite, which is Jung's active imagination. Because when you change a dream while you're awake, it's the same thing as changing your mind. So a little child says to his mom, I was dreaming there was a big giant chasing me and I couldn't get away from it. And you as a mother want to answer in present tense as if you're in the dream. And the mother says, well, I'm coming in that dream with you, and we're going to build a wall so high, there's no way that giant is going to get over it. And so you have triggered changing the mind of the child. And so he's already got it, that now you're with him. And so that dream will never be the same again.
That helps a ton of parents, because I was one of those kids. I was a scaredy cat, and I would keep my poor sister awake all night long. So that helps for any parent going through that.
I at times was so scared as a kid, I asked how high the wall is. Like, I'd want information as to what's going to happen in the dream.
Excellent. Excellent. That is exactly what my father used to do. He would engage me. And I am here to tell everybody watching, the worst thing you could say to your child when they wake up with a nightmare is, it was just a dream, go back to sleep. No, you want to engage the child, because it's giving you a view of how your child is feeling about something that's going on in his life this week.
For more information, thedreamanalyst.com, and keep it locked, everybody. We love you so much. You'll be on yet again at about 9:30 for You Sound Off. We're going to answer, or you're going to answer, actually, Layne, tweets, emails, and things like that. And I know you also have a book. So where do we get a hold of that?
Oh, you can go to my site at either thedreamanalyst.com or, same as the book, haveagreatdream.com.
Perfect.
That's where you buy my books. Book a session. Say hello.